Okay, thanks for tuning in to this daily horoscope. My name is Athen, and this is for October 25th and 26th, Saturday and Sunday. So the weekend. Now, we've had the eclipse in Libra, and this is going to be the energy now for the next lunar cycle, for the next 28 days. And now the moon shifts into the 2nd to the 1st, which is Scorpio, and he's going to be there over the weekend. And essentially, when you're reading Scorpio in terms of Libra being 2nd to the 1st, it's really the deeper side of relationships. What we get out of relationships that we can't tangibly put our finger on or put a concept on or understand. You know, it's everything we derive out of relationships that is, it's the undertow, it's the emotional, it's the Scorpio is a water house, and it's everything under the surface. Libra, everything is on the surface. It's about communications, thoughts, sharing, that sort of thing. But under the surface, there's all this extra activity going on, and it's really connecting to that now. And of course, this isn't only just relationships with others, it's also the relationship you have with yourself. But in either case, it's really still a great time to just have fun and enjoy yourself, especially in relationships over the weekend. And really just feeling into it. Neptune is going to be trining up to this conjunction between Venus and the Sun. So there's already this strong, enjoyment factor brought into it. But when you bring Neptune into it, it's about really just enjoying the process and the flow of it. And really, again, not needing to label it or understand it even, and just enjoy it for what it is. So anything we do over the weekend, especially if it's in the flavor of presence and going with that flow, then I think there's a great sense of enjoyment that can come from it. And I really feel with the moon in Scorpio really deriving that extra deep connection that we don't normally get in day-to-day relationships. So it's really good for deepening existing ones and perhaps starting some new ones that are more real, more truthful, more raw than perhaps the normal day-to-day relationships. Now, Mercury is going station direct this weekend on Saturday, so over the past 2 to 3 weeks, we've been reflecting on something, or we've been learning a lot in whatever area that is for us individually. So when Mercury goes station in whether it's station direct or retrograde, it's this pause. And it's this pause of taking in what we've learned, and we're still in this new moon phase. So I really feel just sitting with not only the energies of the new moon, but really in terms of what we've learned over the past 2 or 3 weeks, just sitting with it, not really thinking about it. Because now with Mercury stopped, the mind and everything it's not moving as much. There's not so much motion. And if there's been a lot of mind chatter, because, this retrograde was, pretty, touched a lot of aspects, and it was in Virgo, so there's a lot of, perhaps a lot of thoughts going on. But if you felt that sort of jitteriness or lots of lightning fast thinking, everything starts to slow down now. And so it's the time to just receive. Let the mind be receptive and just reflect and allow the intuition to come in. That's really the emphasis with Mercury station direct. But direct is really about now taking what we've learned and starting to apply it and starting to put it into motion. And I think a lot of it does have to do with, the Virgo stuff, which is day-to-day stuff and work, but also relationships with all this emphasis in Libra. So yeah, guys, just a great weekend to really enjoy yourself. Really think about what you enjoy and go do it. It's a great weekend to do it. And let's draw that card and see where Spirit would like a little more emphasis. Okay, Pisces. Well, there's that Neptunian element. And so I think that's a sign to talk a little bit more about the flowing aspect to this. When we don't analyze when we don't label things, we don't put things into boxes, we can enjoy so much more of them. And I really feel with this Mercury retrograde and all this activity in Libra and the moon in Scorpio, it's really just feeling the enjoyment of life through the flow, through the process, and not needing to label it or put it into a box. And through that, there's a tremendous amount of enjoyment. Pisces, she's smelling the flower. And that's smelling the flower when we don't even think of it as a flower. We don't even think of it as any particular thing. We just merely tap into it with our senses and sense it and feel it and enjoy it. All right, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Thanks for watching.